Yes, I guess she technically is an abomination. Well, you're a little kind of dead.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead.
It sounds a little bit like Obi-Wan and Anakin, right? Well, at least they get along pretty well. Hello, Mr. Rhyming Tree.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
He wants to be a rapper. Sapper the rapper. Perfect. Come on, Wynne. Yes, massive healage. Bring it. Well, they're all going to knock him down by the time I get to him. And down he goes. It's Liliana. Summoned a bear right in the middle of us. That's what we wanted. And Wynne and Liliana love each other. They're like becoming besties. Yes, I could persuade them to a pyramid scheme, grunting bears, but I just want to persuade them to fight against the blight. That's all I need.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
Yes, Wynne, you had me quite worried.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. You spoke to Petra, did you not? She told you I saved her from a demon.
Yes.
I did, but I did not survive that encounter.
Right, but you're standing right here.
Let me explain fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained.
Right.
It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
Okay, so you were never really completely dead then?
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
Wow, okay. How long will the spirit last?
I do not know. I can feel when the spirit weakens, so I should have fair warning. But come, let us not talk about this. There is time yet.
Okay, so she's alive because there's a friendly, benevolent spirit bonded to her. I wonder why it stepped in the first place.
What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
What about demons?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
That's creepy.
Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
Okay, well, you're very lucky.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles.
A guardian
Ostagar
agent.
being one of them.
So this spirit of faith is your personal protector.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
Can't believe you're spending it here on the road.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger-wagging.
All right, well, I'll hold you to that promise, Wynne.
No, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Yes, I guess she technically is an abomination. Because the spirit's in her, I guess. I mean, it's not like it's in control or anything. And I think any kind of possession, whether willing or unwilling, is an abomination, right? I mean, Connor was a willing possession, but he was still referred to as being an abomination, so yeah. Oh well, at least the spirit's on our side at the moment. Oh yes, welcome to the party, David. Glad to have you with us. Now the party's even bigger. Although there's a fair bit of dialogue this evening, so sorry about that. All right, Wynne.
What's on your mind?
What else can we talk about? Is there something we can do to try and cure you?
Cure me?
Yeah.
What, am I sick now?
Well, you're a little kind of dead.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too.
Oh, that's true.
I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child, your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
So you're not afraid?
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
Well, kind of, because we always want more, right?
Ah, human nature.
Yeah.
You are right. Some people will never be content and will always want more. I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the Fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
We shall indeed. Well, at least in your world, spirits and magic are very real. Yeah, so got to make sure you don't read the wrong self-help book, Courts, and become too efficient about dying or approaching death.
What's on your mind?
Wynne, do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
Ooh, what did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Aneirin. He was my first apprentice. Aneirin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans.
Fair enough.
Especially humans in authority.
Yes, I can see how this could be trouble.
What Aneirin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one.
Yeah, get his shit together.
Too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
It sounds a little bit like Obi-Wan and Anakin, right? Well, that seems very unlike you, Wynne.
Oh, age and wisdom have mellowed me. I was quite different back then. Much more unforgiving. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
Okay, so what happened to Aneirin?
Aneirin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember.
Ash.
I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Right, okay, so who hunted him down?
The Templars. That is what they do. They hunt down and neutralize rogue mages. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
Okay, well, that was rather cruel of them.
I should have known better. I had the best tours. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Aneirin. All I had to do was... He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometime, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Well, maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Aneirin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him.
Okay, well, that's some
In
good
a
then.
sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
Okay, well, then maybe his sacrifice is worthwhile.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Okay, Wynne's regret. We have the quest. Wynne spoke to you about a pupil named Aneirin. She was quite harsh. Believes that he never managed to find them, that the Templars... Wynne believes that he never managed to find Dalish and he was hunted down by the Templars. Well, I guess we will ask the Dalish and see what they say. Alright, so we need Wynne.
Yes.
Bring our usual counterparts. Where are we? Not the Brazilian forest, the Brazilian outskirts. That's what we want. Alright, so let's see if we can talk to... I'm sure we're not going to have to fight anything, right? But let's put our buffs on anyway. There we go, now we're in business.
Wynne,
Alright.
is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes, I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wynne, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Well, at least they get along pretty well. Alright, so I guess we ask Linnea, who's the new leader of the... Oh, hang on, what if this guy might know? Let's check with Linnea first.
Let us pray to the creators, Lethaline.
And
All
we cannot.
Father, may you forgive our part in this tragedy. Would our sons and daughters have died if not for our pride? Falendine, friend of the dead, may you guide our sons and daughters safely into the beyond. And most of all, he who hunts alone, the dread wolf. He will come for us in the end, but today he turned a blind eye, and for that we are thankful. For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore, the walkers of the lonely path, and never again shall we submit.
Okay, good speech. Thanks, Linnea. That's not what we wanted. Alright, how about Cyril?
You did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
Who
May the
did?
creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
Did he? Yes, he did. Yes, he did, because he sacrificed him. You know, he lifted the curse willingly, so yes, I believe he did.
I would like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come.
Good.
Now, Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
We must
I look
unite.
forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures. Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outside, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day,
Very possibly. Why are you being highlighted? Yes, so we can keep talking to Wynne, to Cyril, hopefully, about whether he knows Aneirin. Down again.
Aneirin Atishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
Well, have you ever heard of an elf named Aneirin?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Aneirin the healer?
You know Aneirin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Aneirin.
Ah, it makes... Aneirin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
Well, yeah, if it's the same Aneirin, then yes, Wynne knows him quite well.
If you seek Aneirin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Alright, well, I should go.
Dareth Shirol.
Mentioned a wise healer out in the Brazilian forest. Would it be the same Aneirin? Well, let's try and pursue that then. Into the Brazilian forest we go. Do a save. And onward. Alright, we're all buffed up. We're good to go. Liliana needs to summon her floofy bear, but that will come. Oh, there's a mark clearing down here by the Grand Oak. Walk this way. Ow, yeah. Gotta fast travel through these bits. Hear howling in the distance, but I'm assuming that's just the ambience. Oh, there's a Grand Oak. Oh, so can we ask the Grand Oak tree about Aneirin, perhaps? Hello, Mr. Rhyming Tree.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
No, but will you talk about... Oh, that's Nature of the Beast. Well, we finished the Nature of the Beast quest.
Greetings to thee
Oh, that's not where we need to be then. So let's
once
go...
again. Thou hast not yet left the forest.
No, let's continue further into the forest, I guess. Treebeard Jr. He wants to be a rapper. Like all street youngsters. Venture forth. It's sap of the rapper. Perfect name. Oh, hang on. Do I need to maybe set the quest to be active? Wynne's Regret. Living out in the Brazilian forest named Aneirin. Well, we're in the Brazilian forest. Unless there's another map location we're supposed to go to. There's the ruins down there. I'm not seeing any map markers. Now I'm just cutting laps. Well, congrats on the rugby, then David. At least that's one thing. Oh, there's a red circle this way. Why is there a red spot? Oh, a couple of red spots out this way. Oh, bring it on. Genlock. Oh, turn it on. Blood magic. And blood wound for you lot. That's it. Take him down. On the alpha. Oh. Boom. Don't you cripple me, son. Oh shit. Morrigan's been knocked down. That's not good. I like the buffs I get from Morrigan. Alright, let me sap some health from Wynne. Who's fighting her own battle, apparently. They can do another blood wound about there. Ooh, that's a good finishing move. Alright. Now we got him. Is everyone taken care of? Alright, so did this mean I was maybe going the right way to find Aneirin? Does anyone perhaps remember where, if I'm going in the right direction to find Aneirin? Goes to the ruins. Well, it didn't say... Have a quick look in the ruins, I guess, but I don't think this is where we need to be, right? At least we've got to take out a few more darkspawn in the forest. That's always a bonus. No, we're well and truly in the ruins here. That's not what we want. Alright, back out. Back up. In Werewolf Lair, the Elven Tombs. Camp. Caravan. Yeah, well, up we go. Oh, we can fast travel from here, is it? Pushkin's Tree. It's Pushkin's Tree. Did the patches, the crazy dude is the only guy that will give you the Elven Helm. 4 left turns. Thanks, Courts. I'm pretty sure we got the helmet. We did pick up the helmet from the crazy dude. Yeah, so let's... Oh. World event. Ooh. Ambush, yeah, ambush. We'll take him on. Ouch. Come on, Wynne, heal us up. Incoming. Oh, Morrigan, shake it off. Come on, Wynne. Yes, massive healage, bring it. Back in the fight. Good job, everyone. We've still got our buffs on, so that's great. What do we got? Some Harrowlocks and an Omega. What the hell is an Omega? Oh. Alright, well, we can fight an Omega. Well, let me generate some threat against him then.
I'll try to be...
And whilst these guys are here, let's see if we can... Blood wound on them to stun them. Cool. Alright, so that guy fireballed everyone the fuck down. Let's do a crushing prison. Cool, excellent. And I need to steal some health from Wynne, please. And now we go and slap him. And faster.
I never liked this part. I am your death.
Well, they're all going to knock him down by the time I get to him. And down he goes. Oh, alright, cool. That was good, but there's a few more in the distance I can see. Okay. We do a blood wound. Oh, yeah. And Morrigan, why don't you fireball?
I am ready.
Like so. Boom! Yeah. Oh shit, there's more here too. Alright, well, let's sap a bit more health from someone. Let's grab it from Wynne, because she's got the most. There we go. And I can't cast any more AoE effects yet. It's a bit crowded here. Get him. I just realised I should have had miasma up the whole time. There we go.
That was interesting. And draining.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Did you summon the spirit or something?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
So you could kill yourself if you keep doing this then?
Well, that's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
Well, are you sure you can control that thing?
It's not a demon that requires controlling. Really, you need not fear it. I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Alright, well, that's good. More Wynne action. Thanks, Sasha. Yeah, Earthquake's not the greatest for doing damage, and also not if you want to walk in that direction. But the good thing it is for is it generates a high amount of threat. So the reason I have Earthquake is so if there's a big group and they're far enough, I can put an Earthquake down, and anyone who runs through it will get a high amount of threat against me, rather than all running off to hit my casters that are squishy. They'll come after me, who is very tanky. That's why I have it. I don't use it that often, though. The other good thing about it is I think you don't need direct line of sight in order to cast it. You just need to be within range, so you can cast it through walls and stuff. Now, that was cool. Yes, but once Awakening comes along and we've got the new specialization, I might need to rejig some of what we've got. All right, so this seemed like a world event for Wynne. So does that mean we keep going and we'll find Aneirin? Or do we just keep walking around and triggering world events? Nope. What's that? Oh, that's still that one, and that's still Nature of the Beast, which I've completed. Where does this go? Southeast Forest? Still no map marker. But we have cut many laps of the forest. Save game. Check the wiki so I don't bore the hell out of everyone. Aneirin. When the party travelled to the east, we should go just north to the Mad Hermit's clearing. That's where we're going. That's where I thought we would head next, but I didn't want to run there without checking. Alright, how long is it going to take? Not too far. Let's go this way. It's a bit shorter. Yeah, I used to do a lot of tanking in the World of Warcraft days and Star Wars The Old Republic MMO days as well. And so trying to manage threat or aggro is always a big thing for me. And I actually learnt that there is threat in Dragon Age. Earthquake is good for that. Alright, here's the Hermit, and this looks like our dude up here, who's just randomly here now. Hello?
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
We know the paths, don't worry.
Wait, I remember your fate, but younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynne?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you.
Ooh.
Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Perhaps the mage you seek is right in front of you. The Grey Warden is a mage, no?
I am?
The light will not last forever. Why not look to him to shape the new Circle? It is something both of you should think about.
How did he know I was a Grey Warden anyway? Yeah. Alright, Wynne, we could stay longer with Aneirin if you wish.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Aneirin.
And on you.
Thanks, Liliana. Summoned a bear right in the middle of us. That's what we wanted. Alright, so quest complete for Wynne. What did he give us? Aneirin's token. Gives us resistances. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, so you're into the RPGs and Twitch is like, hey, come check out these chatting channels. Come check out these chatting channels. Yeah, Twitch is a bit funny with its lack of discovery and feeding people what they want. They cop a lot of shit for having a poor algorithm, especially compared to YouTube. Well, I'm glad you found us anyway. Alright, let's fast travel back to camp. Well, once we get on the edge, I'm assuming we can fast travel back to camp or something, can we? Let's see. Algorithm was working fine until recently. Oh no. They've changed something and now they're stuck. Now you're stuck with them trying to feed you chatting channels. Alright, let's venture forth. I wanted to just pull up the map. Maybe I can't from here. Should have ran into the ruins. From the ruins, we can pull up the map. Fail. Because if I go map here, no, can't fast travel. Alright, yes, venture forth into the Dalish camp. And then we shall head to our own camp. Groovy. Alright, we'll leg it out past here. Go to party camp. Then we might do the nearby assassination mission.
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
And Wynne and Liliana love each other. They're like becoming besties. Alright, let's venture forth to camp. Sasha, yes, you've haste. That's a good point. I should look at trying to use haste. Maybe I'll spec into it. Because you run faster and attack faster, right? Right, anything else from Wynne? Have we closed this chapter now?
Thank you so much.
I assume this is about Aneirin?
Yes. You led me to Aneirin. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding Aneirin allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close.
Yep.
I feel a great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
Cool, glad we could help.
Have you given any thought to what Aneirin said? There is wisdom in his words. You are a mage, and you could be what the Circle needs most.
True, but I'm a Grey Warden and I love blood magic. Well, I'm a Grey Warden, Wynne.
But you never really left the Circle like Aneirin did. Your life as a Grey Warden has given you a chance to venture abroad, farther than many mages have been.
It's
You've
true.
seen the world, dealt with kings and lords, Templars and apostates. You've seen the good and bad of all of these. You could bring these experiences back to the Circle, improve it with what you know. It will take time, but it can be done, slowly.
Well, you could change the Circle as well. Why me?
Oh, believe me, I would if I could. But I am not long for this world. Day by day, I feel myself weakening. I will not live to see the Circle rebuilt and made stronger and more glorious. This will be a dream I take to my grave. It doesn't have to be a dream for you.
Okay, yeah. Well, we don't know if we're going to survive.
What's on your mind?
Cool, alright. Anything else about the
I will
Circle?
answer to the best of my ability.
Nothing right now. Cool, alright. We have now well and truly finished our chapter with Wynne. That was longer than I thought it was going to be. Alright, now to your point, Sasha. Let's take a quick look at magic for me. Got some points. I'm just keeping those in case I need something all of a sudden. But I need to find where haste is. Here it is in the creation tree. So I need 4 points to hit haste if I was to cast it. Cool. Alright, I will look into that once I've got another point and in between streams. But also, I don't think I've got much leveling left. Oh, maybe not at all. Level 20. I don't even know what level we can get up to. But we'll keep going. I need another point before I can buy that anyway. You'll get to 22, 23. All right, cool. Thank you very much. All right, I'll look at that when I level next because I can't purchase it yet anyway. And it might be a good one because I might have enough regen offset with Wade's set and Marik's set. So they might stack and have enough regen along with Shimmering Shield to sustain.